Start off naked with a burner gun I picked up on a rookeries run. Naked with 30 defense to start. Then, when things get tougher, we throw on the boots with less durability and the monocle, which I intentionally have filled up higher because it's going to stay on for the duration of the Gen 2 armor. Then, when these boots get low, this stays on and we switch to these boots with the pants and jacket, and that'll carry us to roughly round 15, give or take. So round 15 they'll get low. Between 15 and 20 we go for broke. We eat the second pizza and we throw on the full set of Gen 3 armor. Now, about the Gen 3 armor, I have better available, as you can see. But then I've got two really good color schemes, complete outfits, that are also more powerful. Except this one. This one's a little less powerful, but I like the color scheme better. This is the Gen 3 gear that I'm willing to sacrifice. Because the fact of the matter is, if they send out the boss at the end of one of the rounds between like 10 and 20, and they send out the boss with two guards, and you get two ballistic blades, and then all three of them start firing after the ballistic blade at the same time, they're going to do about 400 damage in 1 second. Alright? And it's going to kill you. So, regardless of what you have, 400 damage is going to kill you. So, everything you bring willing to lose. Notice, stock voltage. I can just go buy it at the shop. These right here, I can pick one up every 120 angel tokens. This right here is a trader item that just happened to have a low damage, so I said screw it. All three of those guns, willing to lose. This is the color outfit I'm willing to lose. These are all drop items from Warwick. Just drop items, willing to lose, not actual gear that I hold on to. See what I'm saying? This is all my good gear. This is all my good gear. This is all crap that I'm willing to lose. So make sure, you have a Gen 2, an array of Gen 2 stuff. Start off with just a little bit of armor. Start off naked, then add a little bit. And then when you start taking too much damage, throw on the whole rest of the outfit. And then when all the Gen 2 stuff is about to die, throw on the Gen 3 outfit you're willing to lose. I like to start with an AKSU. And then when this runs out, we're going to upgrade from 20 to 33 DPS, 33, damage. And that should carry us until we start seeing armored guards, in which case we switch to the voltage. Now notice I have two medications here. This is going to be for the first, 15 rounds, let's say. When we start getting the armored guards, we're going to have the voltage, and we're going to drop this. These will be gone by then, and at that point, these will be low, and we'll switch over to the Onyx injectors. And the reason for this is this gun's clip runs out quickly. So you fire this until it's out. Instead of taking the time to reload, you just switch to your high damage PDW. And that's why we're carrying two different PDWs. We have a low damage one that we use mid rounds, between like 10 and 20 in that area rounds. And then when we switch to the voltage for the armored guys, we have this to finish them off for when this clip runs out. Clip runs out, you switch right to your high PDW. All weapons willing to lose. But we start off with two different types of health. With a low instant and a low time heal. The other health items I have are specifically for in between enemies and in between rounds. So this stuff right here, in between enemies, your health is only down 50 points. Real quick, jump in your menu, eat this, then jump right back out. It's a little more than 50 points. Jump in your menu, take this, jump right back out. And that way, these won't even be done by the time the next guy runs out, because you're doing this during the round, not in between. You can do it in between, but mainly during the round. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. old-fashioned way. Alright, before we start, we're going to go ahead and eat the first pizza. And here we go. I have hemotransfusion equipped, so that way I'm constantly replenishing health as I fight. Saving the instant heals for mid-firefight. If you're healing in between firefights, use the time heal. Unless you're preloading health by hitting it right before you engage guys, so you don't take damage as much during the actual firefight. But like right here, I'm in between guys when I hit time heal. If I get low while we're shooting, that's when you use instant heals. Now look, I'm starting to have to hit heal every time I fight somebody. That means it's time for some armor. Paying attention to how long it's taking to kill guys. When it starts taking a little too long, that's when it's time to change to your low PDW, your first PDW. He has a shield. I've already got 30 down. Might as well preload the health. 3 guys. I'm going to use instant heal. Reach across with your left hand so you don't need to take your hand off the fire button. And this is why we bring them. Now this gun's getting kind of low. They're starting to take a little long to kill. That was a boss round, so the next round should be a little bit easier. Maybe 1, maybe 2 more rounds with this gun before we upgrade. We're going to switch. And we are going to switch these as well. How low is the armor I have? We'll go 1 more round before we start adding more armor. Preload health. We preloaded health there because we saw an energy guy while we were using a kinetic weapon. So just went ahead and tapped the health ahead of time. So because you know he was going to take longer to kill. Duck in here. So this way, if it's in between rounds and you're getting low, you still have some of these left. So don't just bang as soon as everyone's dead. Go ahead and tap that snake elixir. We're trying to preserve that. We still have these left. Since it's between rounds, go ahead, go into your menu, use the gum, and conserve. Those ballistic blades are how they get you. You hear a ballistic blade, you just automatically tap your instant heal as soon as you hear it. Alright, after this, we're going to go ahead and throw on more armor. Possibly even mid-round. Alright, now we just got an energy guy at round 14. Round 15 is going to be a boss fight. Doubt seriously it's going to be an energy boss fight, but there's a couple different ways we can handle this actually. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the setup I have now, but I am going to throw in this PDW briefly instead. We're going to switch it back to the other one for another round in 1 minute. Probably only 1 more round though, probably like round 16 we'll use the other PDW. And then we're going to start seeing energy guys shortly after that. Reach across your left hand to use instant heal. Check the time left on your 30. Still got 5 minutes. Go ahead and use 2 of these because you still have them. We're going to throw on the rest of this armor. Shoes are about to die. Bang. And these will be dead about time we're going to upgrade to the Gen 3 armor. I think I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 weapons. What? There we go. Round 15 now. We're going to stick with this setup. No, we have more armor. This PDW will be more effective. We'll keep using this until it gets a little less than a quarter. By then, we should be around round 20. If we see, energy guys before then, we'll go ahead and swap out the snake elixir with a voltage so we can go back and forth. But let's see what happens. Wait until you see him coming so that way you can preload. Don't waste any of this health at the top of your bar. Wait until you see him coming. Bang. Reach across left hand, fast heal. They ain't give me the health for that. That's effed up.